Good morning. You're listening to WIFO-FM in Jessup. Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, and it's brought to you by O'Quinn and Associates, by Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn and Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jessup.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to the barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, finally the political ads will end. Maybe. It's according if Herschel and Warnock get into a runoff, but boy, I'd hate to see why that's going to be the next 3 weeks if that happens. But election day today, and if you're a registered voter and you haven't voted yet, get on out there and vote today. Polls open now till 7 p.m., right, Bob?
Yep, up till 7. Be interested what the crowd is. Like I said, 5,000 people have already voted in Wayne County, so be interested what the lines are like today. Hopefully another good turnout today.
Now, we have, 11,000 registered voters?
17,000.
Over 17,000?
Over 17,000 registered voters in Wayne County.
17,000 registered voters at a county of 30,000. That's a pretty good amount of registered voters then.
That's how many get registered in Wayne County, over 17,000 registered voters, and only 5,000 have voted, so it's not a lot when you look at the entire number.
Wow.
You want to get
so that means we have 17,000 registered voters. That's 13,000 people that are, I guess, below the age of 18, and the folks who have not registered to vote. Right. Okay.
I want to remind everybody again, Van's Barbecue selling hams and turkeys for Thanksgiving. Whole hams $99, half ham $59.99, whole turkeys $49.99. If you need one or interested, call to make an order. Call Van's Barbecue at 912-427-3358. Ask for Sarah Van or James Van. Once again, hams and turkeys for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. Call 427-3358.
Okay, go get that. Go get that Thanksgiving food there at Van's Barbecue on the Savannah Highway.
And also remind people, in case you missed sports, tickets are available at the Sheffield. It's all this week, and also at the school Thursday and Friday between 11:30 and 1.
So tickets to the Wayne County football game Friday night at JC Stadium. You can actually use cash to buy tickets at Sheffield's this week and at where now?
At the high school.
At the high school?
11:30 to 1. on Thursday and Friday.
So
And also
Thursday and
tickets-
Friday, 11 to 1.
Also, tickets available at the gate Friday night. So
Man.
somebody at Wayne County High School's got a little pool with the GHSA, so they strong-armed GHSA and said we want to sell tickets locally, and they got the approval. So the tickets
Fantastic.
was on sale.
That is good news right there, that you don't have to use your smartphone. You have to put the app on your phone. You don't have to use a credit card or a debit card just to get into a high school sporting event, that you can actually go to Sheffield's and buy the tickets to this Friday night's football game, or you can buy them at the school from 11 to 1:30, you said?
I'm sorry, 11:30 to 1:30.
11:30 to 1:30.
2-hour window, Thursday and Friday, 11:30 to 1:30. Also, you can go to GoFan.com, but also tickets will be sold at the gate via cash or GoFan. So, again, but they are reminding people, the only passes for GHSA state-sanctioned events are GHSA passes only. So if you got a teacher pass, whatever, none of those passes work.
Yeah,
So,
they not valid for that.
Yeah. And also, like I said, they've got that special program at the high school this Friday for Veterans Day. And again, everyone's invited. It's a great program every year. It's going to take place at 10 a.m. at the high school gymnasium. They've got some generous businesses who have donated funds to purchase tickets for veterans for the game this Friday night. So if you're a veteran and like to get a ticket, just call 912-427-1088, extension 841, or be at the Veterans Day ceremony at 10 a.m. and you pick up a ticket there. So again, each ticket will be given admission to the game, also include a voucher to be used at the concession stand. So again, thanks to Attorney Tracy Allen Brown and Mobile Concrete for their generous donations to provide this opportunity for the veterans. So again, if you're a veteran out there who'd like to come to the game Friday night, again, they're providing you a free ticket and a voucher at the concession stand. Just call that number, 427-1088, extension 841, and they'll hook you up. So,
Good. That's great for Mobile Concrete and Tracy Allen Brown to provide that for the veterans.
It definitely is. So.
Fantastic. Way to go, guys. Hats off. Big salute. And of course, all this is contingent upon, Bob, we do have a tropical storm heading our way, and we do have tropical storm conditions for Thursday and Friday. Our hope is by the time that 7:30 kickoff gets here on Friday night at JC Stadium, that'll be moved on out quite a bit, so it won't affect the game. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, let's hope. It's going to be interesting if games do get, like I said, they already got a lot of games scheduled for Friday, and a lot of the games are Saturday because they don't have the officials.
Enough officials for playoffs.
Several classifications are having to play on Saturday night, not Friday night. Fortunately, our game's set for Friday night, but if it were to be changed due to weather, it'd be interesting to see where they would move it to.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be another Monday Night Football game.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
I hope not. With this
Nicole's
second
still
round,
way out there, so we don't know what's going to happen to her.
Yeah. I told somebody yesterday, I said, we'll probably have a better idea Thursday. And I said, still a couple of days
You're just
away,
hoping the time that Friday night gets here, because we know the Donaldson Mantry Hoss field drains real good, and so if it's moved out by Friday night, that's just what you got to take a look at there and see where it goes. I mean, the worst conditions are going to be along the coast. You definitely do not want to be in a small craft on the ocean beginning late this afternoon through Friday. But it's just according to how it moves. I mean, you got a big window area. Does it go west? Does it go north? Does it go east? You just don't know right now. So right now, you just keep making plans until you have to change plans.
Exactly. But hate to see the weather be a factor in the game. Like I said, hopefully a good crowd will show up Friday night, support the Yellow Jackets. So it'll be a good ball game. Apparently they got some good athletes. The quarterback's pretty talented, so it'll be fun to watch Friday night at JC Stadium.
Sound kind of like a BC. They can go out and recruit and give scholarships and get some of the best. But they are the third-ranked team in their region over there. We're the second, so they didn't win the region, and so they are very beatable.
I said that was a very competitive region. Like I said, the big upset occurred in that region Friday night. Troup County was ranked number 3 all season long, undefeated, but LaGrange knocked them off Friday night.
Third in the state.
Third in the state in Quad A.
Okay.
Yeah. But Troup got beat by LaGrange, so we thought we were going to get the winner of the Stars Mill Whitewater game, but apparently the loser of that Stars Mill Whitewater game got knocked out altogether. Stars Mill is normally in that Quad 8 bracket, but since the upset by LaGrange against Troup, the loser of that ball game got knocked out altogether. So Stars Mill is not in the bracket. Whitewater made it, but Stars Mill is out. So
okay. All right.
But that was a big upset Friday night. LaGrange knocking off Troop. So
I just think that's great news that folks can go buy tickets to the playoff game Friday night at Sheffield's this week, and then at Wayne County High School from 11:30 to 1:30 on Thursday and Friday, and at the gate, and use cold hard cash. Thank you very much to the principal, AD, football coach, anybody that was involved with it to help that out, so Wayne Countyans can go to the game and not have to use a smartphone and put an app on their phone and give up personal information and use a credit card and send thousands of dollars up to that company up in Alpharetta. We can keep it here in town.
I say it all the time. Sad state of affairs when they don't take hard, cold cash.
Yeah.
Get it, but whatever.
Yep. All right, got a message in from Denise down at the tax office. Okay, it says, this is Denise again. Please announce through Thursday that the county will be closed Friday in observance of Veterans Day. So the Wayne County offices will be closed on Friday in observance of Veterans Day. So if you need your tag for your vehicle or trailer or whatever, if you need your tag by Friday, please come get it on Thursday. Also, the tax office reminding you that next Tuesday, November 15th, is the deadline for paying your property taxes. So, Bob, next week on Monday and Tuesday, you're going to hear a lot of moaning and groaning and gnashing of teeth as people have to pay their property taxes by next Tuesday. And so, remember now, if you need a tag this week, they're going to be closed. The tax office here in Wayne County will be closed on Friday in observance of Veterans Day. So, if you need a tag, get it by Thursday. And then, if you remember, reminding you that property taxes here in Wayne County are due by next Tuesday, November 15th. You don't have to wait to November 15th, but that's the last day that you can pay them. Okay? And then we got one more text in, reminding us something here. It says Wayne County is a Wayne Middle Wrestling. I'm not sure which school or if it's all of them or what. It says Wayne Middle Wrestling at 4:30 today in McIntosh Academy in Darien. So middle school wrestling today at 4:30. I didn't know they had middle school wrestling. Apparently they did. Today in McIntosh Academy at Darien at 4:30 today. So we wish them the best, getting those students all primed up for their Yellow Jacket career there at high school. So a couple of texts to come in this morning to remind us of certain things that's going on here in Wayne County. And if you ever have anything you want us to put on, you can always text it in at 912-427-3711. Our main business line is text enabled, 912-427-3711. If you have a quick announcement like that for us to put on the radio. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Now, we're going to begin our election coverage around 8-ish tonight, right? Because, the polls close at 7. There'll be people in line. It takes them a while to get everything packed up, closed up, cleaned up, and out of there. And then they'll bring the ballot boxes to the probate office.
The boxes down to the probate office.
So it'll be around 8.
So we'll start around 8 o'clock.
We'll begin our coverage here on Big Dog Country.
And we're going to focus on the 2 local races, District 4, District 5 County Commission races. Once we get those results, we'll wrap it up. GNN and all them will have the statewide results. Yeah, we'll have GNN from Georgia News Network and from Fox News. Will keep us updated on the state and the national situation. And so election day, if you haven't voted yet, get out there and vote and do that and hear your vote count tonight, beginning around 8 o'clock right here on 105.5 FM. And we'll stream it live down our website at bigdogcountry.com, bigdogcountry.com. We'll stream it live there as Bob Morgan gives the results on the local elections. All right. What else is going on, Bob? You had a county council meeting last night? Yeah. Passed that budget, didn't they? They passed the budget. The good news is they're out of debt. It's been, several years ago, county was in bad financial situation, but, they worked through it. And now they're debt-free for the first time in a long time. So that's good news. Going to pay off the hospital GO bonds November 15th. Going to do that early, save a lot of interest money. So they seem to be happy where they are financially. Finally have some money in the reserves and for a rainy day, which is always good. So the county seems to be in good financial shape for the first time in a long time. Good. Well, they raised the taxes 5 mills, and that helped bring in a lot more
income for the county to be able to pay off all those things and get us out of debt. And I think they reduced it, by $0.75 something like that a year ago?
They've lowered the millage the last 3 years.
Yeah, they've lowered it back down some. So it went up, paid off some stuff. Now it's going back down again. And so that's good. So it's good to be out of debt. Good to be out of debt.
It's good news.
Days a lot sunnier when you're out of debt. And then another announcement just sent in. It says, please announce Wayne County Community Prayer Service. Wayne County Community Prayer Service this Thursday at 7 p.m. at New Bethel Baptist Church. All are welcome. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. World famous Butch and Bob show for this election day. It's going to be interesting, Bob, to see how everything shakes out, not only here locally, but statewide and nationally. It's just amazing the amount of money that is spent on getting someone elected these days. Just absolutely amazing.
I think I saw somewhere last night, nationwide, billions of dollars spent on advertising.
Oh, big, yeah, no doubt about that, billions. And you get some of these, these multi-billionaires here in America, and whether they're conservative or whether they're liberal, whether they're Republican or whether they're Democrat, whatever the case may be, and the amount of money they give is just astronomical.
Just still, what still sticks with me when Governor Kit was here talking about how much money comes outside the state.
Out of the state,
it's like, why don't they worry about their own races in their own states?
Because they want to affect the overall situation in the country.
It's when you hear how much money, I think 90% of his opponent's money came from out of state, just makes you think.
Yeah, Democrats want Democrats in, Republicans want Republicans in, conservatives want conservatives in, and liberals want liberals in. No matter where you live in the country, you're going to try to affect, some people are going to try to affect other states' elections, and they do that. The amount of money that's come into this state on the Senate races and the governor's races is just absolutely amazing.
I think the governor's in good shape, though. I see him getting reelected. I said all the polls show him 5-6 points ahead, so he should be reelected, and I'd be interested how quickly they announce these things tonight. So.
Yeah, they do the exit polling. You ask people when they leave, who do you vote for, who do you vote for. Sometimes people will say, sometimes they won't. So it will be interesting to see what they say on those.
And then you have to worry about who's going to not agree with the results. Who's going to?
The loser will not agree.
That's what I'm saying. Will they accept the results? I mean, that's where we're at now. No one accepts the results.
Well,
I think what we got to do is start doing that in football games. We lose Friday night. No, we don't. We didn't lose.
We didn't accept those results.
Yeah, we're going to change the scoreboard.
There's bad calls out there.
We're not accepting defeat.
We're not accepting it.
We might have lost, but no, we don't accept the loss. We're advancing to the next round.
Yes, sir.
We're showing up no matter what.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's amazing where we're at. Politically, It's just crazy. Crazy times.
Yep.
But that'll be interesting where they, because you're going to see it nationwide. There's going to be people that the votes say you lost, and they're going to say, nope, it was rigged or whatever. So that's where we are in society.
It's just amazing in a country how divided we are, almost 50-50 when it comes to certain issues, when it comes to certain politics, candidates, and all that. It's just when you get to the point where whether it's Pennsylvania, whether it's Georgia, whatever state there, it can be so close that you cannot make, well, this person's definitely going to win or not. That just shows you how divided the country is when it comes to their views on government, how it should be run, who should be in there, and that kind of stuff. And, well, Bob Dolan won the almost $2 billion last night because one of the states did not meet requirements, the security requirements from the lottery, and they are waiting for that state to make sure that all security protocols are in place before they actually have it.
I was going to say, they haven't even drawn the numbers.
But they couldn't.
I got my tickets.
Yeah, they couldn't draw it because their security protocols, they didn't say which state, did not follow security protocols, and they're waiting for that.
Did they realize how much they ruined my frustration? I mean, the anticipation of the numbers and then the frustration knowing I'm not a billionaire. I mean, they took that away from me last night. I was like, I was looking for the numbers, and I kept looking. They said, no, they're not doing it. I said, what's that?
Well, the conspiracy theorists are going to be just going wild today on this situation.
Are they still selling tickets? Can you buy more tickets.
No, you can't
before
buy
the
more
draw.
tickets.
Yeah, you can't buy
not
more
on
tickets.
this one. They'll probably get it worked out today, and then live on the internet they're going to have the drawing. They'll have the live on the internet today, and I don't know if certain TV stations may pick it up or whatever. I don't know what they'll do.
Got my list of tickets.
You still got your tickets? Yeah.
I mean, I was looking for it last night.
Do you pay the extra $1 per ticket for the power play thing in case you match? What is it? 6 numbers on the power thing, and then you match 5, where you can win $1 million, and you can do the extra $1, so it'll be $2 million or $3 million or $4 million.
I don't know anything about
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can do the power play, which if you don't win the big lottery, but you get, let's say, most of the numbers right, wherever they pay out, it'll double that or triple that or quadruple that based on whatever. I don't know. Yeah. No one won, no one lost last night.
So when are they going to draw? Do we know?
I don't know.
We don't know what time.
I don't know what time today. Whenever that state decides to get their security protocols into place, and then they'll do that. But when you get up to close to $2 billion, it'll be interesting to see what happens in terms of conspiracy theorists, which they're going to be on the internet today just doing that. I mean, people are going to come up with all kinds of wild ideas about it. Oh boy! So we'll be interested to see what happens with that. So if let's say that you were one of the winners, Bob, and let's say it's $1.9 billion, and let's say after taxes and fees and cash payout, that you end up with, let's say, $700 million. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Now I know that would pay off a lot of debt. Then what you had left over, what would you do with it?
I told everybody what I'm doing. I'll build us a brand new stadium.
You'd build a stadium.
Brand new press box.
New stadium, new press box. The one that might not fall over.
Exactly. I'm build a Taj Mahal.
So it's going to be Morgan Field, right? J.C. Morgan Field?
No, I'm going to keep it J.C. Stadium.
No, it could be J.C. Morgan Field. If you're going to give the money for it, we need to put your name up there, Bob.
I'll just name the press box.
Yeah, Morgan.
Morgan press box.
Okay, you can just name the press, put your name on the press box.
It'll
It'll
definitely have a restroom in it. I promise you that.
And
it'll
enough.
be where it's not going to fall over too. I'm telling you, that press box is eventually going to fall over. I just hope I'm not in when it does. I've had nightmares of that already. I mean, I've woken up in
a cold sweat.
I'm like, I'm still alive. I didn't die in the
You
press
didn't die
box.
in the fall. I tell you, got some baling wire out there. We can just, wire that thing up, make it a little more secure.
It's not secure. When you get a big crowd like Friday night, they start
moving
making
around.
noise.
Does the press box actually feel like it's moving up there when you're up there? Swaying?
Yeah, the girders are bending now. I'm telling you, it's going to fall over.
Oh, boy.
I just pray I'm not in it when it does.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a new stadium for sure. So if I win the lottery, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, still J.C. Field, but the Bob Morgan press box. Okay, well, that makes sense. You can get your name up there on the press box.
I mean, it's still got to be Lynn Hoss. Donaldson,
well, the field would be the same,
yeah,
but I just didn't know if you wanted to make it J.C. Morgan Field. You have a lot of these stadiums that are named after two people.
That's great. I mean, that's a great story that JC's built that stadium.
Oh,
I mean, it's a great,
JC's.
I loved talking to the old JC when I first entered the JCs, listening to tell the stories about how they went out there and built that stadium. So a lot of hard work went into it. So.
Well, the JCs built the stadium. The JCs built JC Landing down there at the river. I mean,
they did a lot of good things.
I was just surprised they're not still around. I was you were a JC back years ago. I was a JC here during the 70s into the 80s. JC's here in Jessup and McRae during the 70s, mid to late 70s, and then up at Aiken, South Carolina during the 80s.
The great thing about all those friendships remain.
Oh,
I mean that's where that was just a great organization.
I remember years ago that the JCs came in here and there was a new leader and they were going to build the club back. And this is 10, 12 years ago, whatever the case may be. And I guess nothing really happened from it.
The one thing that was interesting about the JCs, you want to talk about politics now. They had some key races for it. Those
local level and state level.
I'm talking about the heated local races. So they had some hotly contested races for the JCs. I mean, that was interesting stuff. But
a lot of folks knew when former leaders, former people who were leaders and that were elected officials, learn how to run a campaign by their experiences in JCs.
I miss those JC conventions too, Donnie.
Those JC conventions were just off the wall.
The greatest time when Kenny Bryant just acted like he was running for JC president nationwide, but he wasn't. It was just just something fun. Went down there, put all those posters all around Jekyll Island. Everybody's going, "Who's Kenny Bryan?" And then the greatest night is when they fired the cannon inside the Acurac. That was the best night.
And Alcoramo down there? Hello there. I'm surprised the windows didn't burst out of that thing.
They shook pretty good. And break.
Boom.
They never did find who did that.
Never did, huh?
That's one of those secrets you take to the grave.
That's right. You don't fess up on something like that.
But that was a fun night. Those were some great times.
Oh, there was great times out there because,
they used to bring some great bands down there. I mean,
it was fun times out there at Jekyll from those state conventions.
Yeah, those were fun times.
Yeah, good times. Good times for head ball.
Great memories, great friends. Like I said, great organization. Don't forget the J-Sets. They helped out a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, J-Sets helped out. Yeah. It was the Supreme Court ruling in the mid-'80s that made the JCs accept the J-Sets. Well, not the J-Sets, but they made them accept women that JCs just went down after that.
They taught me so much, man. Those Thursday nights after the meeting, head to the Odin Bar, that was always fun.
Oh, yeah.
I learned to eat Southern food. The Carters would always have. I mean, the meals were just fantastic. I mean, different. I mean, those are some great meals at the JC's on Thursday night.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Good times.
Yep, good times. Good times, JC's. I'm just ashamed of the club is no longer around, and JC's not. I mean, if it was like it was about years ago, it was a great leadership organization for youth, for people from the age of, I think it was 18, 21, up to 36. I think they adjusted that a little bit through the years, but that's what it was to begin, I think 18 to 36 or something like that. A leadership organization to teach you leadership skills and everything. And it was just great, but you had a good time doing it. Yeah. It's like the Shriners. The Shriners, they raise multi-millions of dollars for their Shriners hospitals to help the kids out and the families, but they still have a good time doing it.
Good memories.
All right. Well, Bob, we're out of time. And you'll be at Tammy's office tonight, the probate office there, to give election results locally around 8 o'clock.
Just want to encourage everybody, if you haven't voted, please vote today. Again, these are important races, so get out and vote.
Okay. All right, Bob, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank.